All right, so we're at another site. One important thing to notice is that, well, I drank a lot of beer, and then my driver, well, he got really high off of Peruvian weed, and he's like, "Hey man, you smoke weed?" I'm like, "No, but only if I drink." But, well, fuck, I was drinking, and well, the trees are really nice. I'll show you the trees. Man, those are some nice ass trees. So we're working our way towards some ruins. I'll show you the ruins without fuck. I'll show you the ruins without any idea about what's happening. Maybe he'll know more when I get back. But he needs to rest. Like I was saying earlier, he's a dad. And like sometimes when you're a dad, you need to get a little bit high, have a beer, take a nap. And I set him up really good for that. Because, you know, he deserves it. But either way, these people are slow as shit. I move faster than everybody, but well, you see me hyperventilating. Shit's tiring as fuck. Even for people from here. You can't do it. It's starting to rain a little bit too. Okay, I'll show you what's up later. Cheers. Okay, no stops or breaks. I'm tired, but here's the first stop on this hike. And then the Spanish is always taking way too many pictures of themselves. Just fine. Just like some of them are too intense. Man, I am crushed. So this obstacle was all uphill, which means you can run all downhill, which is sick because it means more efficiency for the other tour sites when you have a private driver. And oh, there's nice trees. There's nice trees. So yeah, that's this site. I don't know if I'll mix in with another site or remember the name, but I definitely had too much to drink, and then Peruvian weed was passed over, and I don't smoke weed, so like that calmed me down a bit. But like, you give me alcohol, it brings out the real me, and the real me is really happy and excited and wants to go for a run. Yeah, it's cool, a nice little door. Like, I'm really in love with the trees though. I'm gonna take a selfie of the trees. All right, team, rock on. All right, so we're at Puka, and we're gonna have a good go at it. Now, this site is very small. It's right beside the other site, and we're gonna be in a lineup, which is fine. It's the way she goes. The thing with these Peruvian people is they're always cold as fuck. So we're gonna show you. Jackets, always jackets. So we're looking at a site right now where there's some people in the raid. There's people whistling. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but either way, we're gonna. Oh, the Nino's on there, so you can't be on the thing. All right. So the small child can't be on there. Now that being said, I think the small child being on there is rather cute. Let the small child be a small child. So yeah, we're on top. Yeah, this is a small site, so I think we're gonna head out. All right, guys, so we're at Cuenco. It looks like there's a fucking cave there. Oh, it's cut off. Ah, there's a cut off cave. You know what? It's okay. I've seen a lot of caves. Yeah, it's all right. I have to do with water. Probably has to do with rehabilitation. But Cuenca. All right, guys. So we're at the San Cuenca, man, and it's tiring walking here, but there's a bit of a breeze, so that's appreciated. So it's beautiful. Stones are huge, and I'm gonna show it to you. So we're kind of in a field right now, which is fine. It's kind of a tourist death trap because we are right near Cusco. This is the #1 site for tourists to go and, well, be tourists, essentially. Which, if you're like me, that kind of kills it for you a tad. That's fine. There's a reason tourists like shit. It's cool. And if you're wondering, like, well, you're a tourist, I kind of feel like I'm more of a traveler. There's a difference, and like, it's kind of like a hierarchy thing, you know. Like, there's tourists and there's travelers. Like, tourists are just like dumb as shit, just like, yay, like it's close. And us traveler folk, we're like, yeah, what's going on, like, in a place that's kind of dangerous, or some shit happening. Either way, it's pretty, and I'm gonna show a little bit more to you. Right now, I gotta climb up it. So there's a lot happening, so I'll give you like a 360. And we'll work up that mountain. I'm gonna go to the far end and see if I can't climb it, and then walk back the other way. If not, I'll walk back the other way, then climb it, and then walk back. And then we'll continue on. But either way, oh, there's a middle. I like the middle. There's a middle. I'll hit you up later. Okay, so more stones. I think it actually comes out the other side where I want to end things. So I think I'll walk the other side. I'm kind of happy I showed up here the time I did, because I feel like at 2:30 or 3, it's not as much of a shit show. You have people taking their pictures, which is a Spanish thing. I've never seen so many goddamn selfies in my life, but power to them. You do you, and I'll appreciate the stones. It's fucking actually really beautiful now. Why am I so tuckered? Well, we talked about it earlier. A lot to do with alcoholism. Peruvian weed happened. Like, again, I don't smoke that. I don't smoke weed. I'm not a fan of it. It's like, it actually hits me a bit hard. Not that I'm not a fan, like, do you, just I like being productive. I like taking care of the team. And if you're high as shit, you can't take care of the team. Oh, more stones. I love stones. There's some pretty ass stones. But yeah, definitely buzzed as shit. That's my overall statement. Now, what the fuck is happening here? Well, it's footproof, so that's the end of that inquiry. So I think I'll go up here. I think there's a walking around, so I think it goes like pretty well. So I think that's what goes down. And if you're wondering, it's the same story every fucking time. I don't need to ask. It's not rocket science. You don't need a fucking tour guide to tell you. Like, these stones, there's a lot more stones. And then Spanish came and like, fuck you and fuck your gods, because there's Jesus, and like Jesus kind of tore that shit down. Jesus said, fuck that, and he tore that shit right down. Mother fucking cock sucker. Okay. Oh man, it's a nice ass field. But now I'm tired because of the lack of oxygen in the air. Okay. So, I think you've enough talk. For a minute, I'm just gonna enjoy myself, because I deserve it, because I'm a fucking gem. All right, team, we're at a spot where you can see all of Cusco, so I'll show you all of Cusco. So that's the entire city of Cusco, minus probably 20% or some shit, because there's a mountain in the way. You can hear the thunderstorm in the distance. It's over there. Sounds like the gods are angry. Well, that's Sacsayhuamán, or I can't say the name. I'm not gonna try to pretend like I can say the name, but that's see the city. It's like, it's super close, so like, You can walk up here. Like from my hostel, it said 15-minute walk. So like I could actually see the road from here. It's that obvious. Just like walk up the road and you can get here and you can enjoy the view and go from there. So cheers guys, I hope you enjoyed the view from what I had to show, and I might say goodbye and then show you something else, but I'm pretty sure it's all the same shit, give or take, but usually it's not, which is my experience. So I'll probably see you later in the video, but also goodbye, because I'm not gonna say goodbye to you after I say goodbye to you now. So I was wrong, there's way more to Cusco than I thought. I thought like I'm missing 20% of the city, I'm missing about half. So I'll show that to you right now.